Larry McCraig, good evening. Welcome to Encounters. This is the Sunday night edition of Encounters. Lisa Wright, everybody coming in. Welcome to another edition. Hey, Dad, Brad, good to see you, brother. It's been a long time. Good to see you, April, Kyle, Lavola, Polo. Good to see everybody here coming in. Hopefully it's not too much lagging on TikTok tonight, technically speaking. Julie, welcome. Diana, welcome. Deb Ruddy, Julie Harrington, good to see you. Writer Boy, welcome to the show. Joe B. Hey, Kyle, we're doing good. We're doing good, brother. Had a good weekend. Hope you did too. Hey, Writer Boy. Jordan Bellevue. Hey, Jordan, good to see you, brother. Linda, Lisa, and Nanchik, good to see you as well. Linda, good to see you, everybody. Flat Track, Chad, Terry. Good. It's been a good day. New England had some rainy weather on and off, but periodically we had a little bit of, rain, but had some good dry weather too. Hey, thank you for Judy Jude for the gift. Catherine, thanks for being here. Michael, thanks for the roses. Area 52, good to see you. Everybody out here on a Sunday night. Elvira, everybody, thank you for sharing. Area 52. Jojo, thank you. Thank you so much. Marinette, good to see you. Peace, love, and light, as always. Jimbo, 427. And it's kind of a cool night for this time of year. 302, Laura Lee, good to see you. Abra J, welcome to the show. Mark, the Advent Guard. 38, Teresa Peterson, good to see you. Donald Curtis, good evening. TK, welcome to the show, TK. My raspberry bushes, hope the blueberries do too. I think they will. I got blueberries doing really well, and I've been eating some fresh strawberries, and things are going pretty good. Hey, Mark Jackson, good to see you. Good to see you. Lexicon, good to see you as well. Carrie Haas, thank you for the roses out there in Iowa. Jeff Leopard, I like that. That's a great name, Jeff Leopard. Jones versus Common, thanks for coming in. Linda, thank you so much, Catherine. It's been a nice, relaxing weekend. And hey, Steven, good to see you, brother. We're just kind of chilling out and relaxing. I hope everybody had a relaxing weekend. Power of Kindness, good to see you. Welcome. Addicted, welcome. Webb, welcome to the here to the broadcast. Dave McClure, 497. Welcome. Hey, Foxy P. Welcome. Thank you, Liddell, for that. And some names I can read here. Kendall. Welcome, Kendall. Grasshopper. Hey, Grasshopper. Accidentally. Welcome. Good to see you always. And everybody coming around the world here. We welcome everybody from all over the planet. Linda, good to see you as well. Adele. Flat Track. Welcome back. Brian. Hey, Brian. Good to see you, brother. Jeffrey, Pool Play. Hey, Jeff. Oh, Jeff Pool Play, the Pool Play. No One. I like that name. FSH Girl. Hey, good to see you, FSH. Arthur Thomas. Just trying to read some of the names here. JC, welcome to the show. Tammy, welcome. At the beginning of the show, I try to read people's names. St. Louis, welcome. Allie, welcome, Allie. Hey, Dazed. Good to see you, brother. Good evening, everybody. FSH Girl, nice to have you with us on Encounters. Do you like that game? I'm not sure which game that is, Jordan. I've been so bogged down with gardening today, I don't even remember anything else. Hey, Linda. Alter Kitty, good to see you. Marty B, welcome. Copper Colored. Hey, Copper Colored. Susan Dukes, 957, welcome to the show. Yvette, hey, Yvette. Good evening. Good to see you, as always. Allie, welcome, Allie. Just reading some of the beautiful names. Kelly Lee, welcome, Kelly Jordan. Thank you for the gift to Heart Me. Debbie, welcome to the show. Tina, hey, Tina. And you're watching the #1 social media TV talk show called Encounters. If you're new to the show, welcome. If you've heard about me and all kinds of weird things about me, it's really an actual real show. And I've been in the media for over 20 years on both commercial and non-commercial broadcasting on the subject, and also for the Journal of Emergence. For several years, was a writer for that magazine, both in my earlier days on cable with my intergalactic TV network, and now here for over 3 years. Marty B, thank you for being here. Thanks for the comment as well. Hey, Whirlwind, good to see you, sister, as always. Hope you had a good weekend. Michael David. Let's see, Dave, welcome, Dave. Lupita, good to see you. Lupita 619. Deb Aura. Hopefully, I didn't get too messed up. Lupita, good to see you. User 961-837-66948. All those numbers, but I got them. Hey, Julie, good to see you as well. Linda Martinez, thank you for the gift. Lady something, Teresa, thank you. Hey, Crafter Boutique, good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Reggie Rebel, I like that name. Lavola, hey, Lavola, good to see you back here. Lavola, good evening. Yoli, good evening, Yoli. YOLO, interesting. Yoli and then YOLO. Quasar 0928, welcome. Child of Light, always good to see you. Judy White, good to see you as well. Kelly, good to see you. Craigie V, welcome. We're going to definitely do interviews. When we do interviews, you have to be over 18. No kids. Hey, Kit Kat. Hey, sister. You have to be over 18. No foul language on the show. No drinking. No drunks on the show. No smoking on the show. No paranormal discussion. No religion. And, of course, no politics. And no kids. I think I've covered most of it. And, of course, no trolls. And then I'm adding another one. No negative people. A full circle will definitely get some people up here. I'm very random and spontaneous. Thank you, Full Circle. We appreciate the gift. Thank you so much. Rose Kennedy. Let me see. Hey, Pickle Tink. That's a good name, too. Trisha, good to see you. And Jeff Leopard. We're going to, I think, bring Jeff Leopard up. And then Full Circle will have you up here. So the way we do the interviews here, if you're used to the way I do interviews, I do spontaneously bring people up here. If you have a cosmic story to tell, an experience regarding the whole spiritual aspect of the ufology, it could be that you've had contact, you've had cosmic dreams, maybe you had an encounter, maybe you videotaped some really weird-looking spaceship or UFO. We love to hear those stories. You know, if you're a starseed, we love to hear your stories. If you're just an experiencer, we love to hear those stories. So we're all about you. I mean, I have a lot to talk about myself and things I can talk about, but I also like to interact with my audience around the world. I like to kind of hear your stories because we all learn from other people's stories. I think that's a really important thing to know, that we can all do that, you know. Jane, welcome to the show. And let me see who this person is. I know, of course, I've had them on before. Jeff Leopard. Back on.
Hi, Commander.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I was on your show before.
Yes.
And I had something happen very weird to me last night, and I wanted to tell you about it.
Let's hear it.
Last night, I was on TikTok, of course, like I always am late, and I went to bed. And I woke up, and I was on my stomach, which I never sleep on my stomach, and I had a flash of light go in front of my eyes, and I felt like I got electrocuted my whole body.
Oh, my God.
And I don't know what the hell even think. I don't even know what happened. I really don't know. It feels like I got electrocuted, like a stun gun.
Oh my gosh.
How's that possible in your bed? And I seen like a flash of light in front of my eyes.
That is interesting. Yeah. I don't know the answer to that, but I want you to tell the story because maybe as a group we can kind of figure it out, you know.
Well, like I said, last night I went to bed late, and I told you I got abducted before. I woke up and they ripped my pants and all this other stuff, and they talked to me and all this stuff. I'm not crazy or nothing. I don't take no meds.
No, you're not. I know that because we interviewed you before.
Yep, I'm right.
And nobody here is going to think that. You're in a safe place.
I'm just thinking, like, what is going on here? Now, last night, I never had this before. Like I said, I had a flash of light go in front of my face, like I was lasered, like I was actually electrocuted. I felt my whole body like all numb and tingling, like I got electrocuted, and I can't explain it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can't really explain it, but I want to hear. By hearing the story, is all our viewers everywhere hearing it. Some people are
It's a
saying they've
story.
had that happen to them. Other
It
people are
freaks
saying
me
right
out.
here. One person said,
Anybody ever
uh,
had that happen?
they say, as Yvette said, that happened to me. It's crazy. I was awake and got shocked.
Yeah,
So
same
obviously,
thing.
other people are getting. You're not alone. Obviously, there are other people saying they've had that happen. I don't know why that's happening, to tell you the truth, but I'm glad you're telling it because obviously you're not alone in what you just expressed happened. I don't know what it was or who it is or anything,
That's the
but
first time I ever got electrocuted in my own bed. I got to
yeah,
tell you that.
that's really weird.
It felt like, I mean, it wasn't a major electrocution, but it felt like you got zapped off a TV set or something. I mean, it was noticeable, you know.
Really, and you say it was like a bright light when
I
it
seen a
happened.
light flash in front of my eyes, like almost like a sparkler. You know what I mean? Like that kind of light.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
I was like, wait, what's going on? Then I felt the thing going through my body, like they zapped me or something. Like they're standing by my bed and they hit me with a zap ray. I don't know how to explain. I really don't know how to explain it.
You're doing actually, Jeff. You're doing really well in explaining it. Believe it or not, I think you're doing an excellent job of explaining what happened.
It's
You really
not
are.
not alone.
No, there are
I'm
people in here. They're saying they've had this happen to them. So,
I live right in the middle of the country, so who knows? You know, I
mhm.
mean, anything's possible. But like I said, I got abducted before because they were talking to me. I woke up. I was like 150 degrees. My whole body was, and they were telling me, "You need to calm down. We're not here to hurt you." They kept on telling me over and over and over again.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
awake, and now last night they freaking electrocute me.
yeah. One
Maybe because
person
I
here,
was awake
Nico.
and I must have been fighting them because I was on my belly and I don't sleep on my
Yeah,
belly. Maybe I was trying
yeah,
to get away from them and they got me. I don't remember.
yeah. So I
It
know
freaked
it's Nico
me
Herms,
out.
his friend of the show. He says I got light lasered on my head. He says
Wow.
so. People have had experience, with a laser thing, or what you're talking about. And I've been
Wow.
at Lee. There's more than one person that's had this happen. Uh, Now, Yvette says, I heard a loud vibration coming to me and then I got shocked hard. So for her, some sort of vibration happened and then she got shocked.
Right.
I
There's
certainly
something.
want to, I wouldn't want to
There's
have
something
that
out.
happen.
There's something out there. I'm telling you right now. Something's after me, and I don't know what they want with me. But
Yeah,
but it's weird. I don't get sick.
yeah,
I don't get sick at all. I feel like I'm 20 years old again.
yeah,
It's like, I don't know if they're doing something to my DNA or what. I don't know.
yeah. I don't know. But you're telling us now that you feel like you're saying to the audience, I do not get sick, right?
I
When did
don't.
you stop getting sick or did you ever get sick?
I get like a cold here and there, but I never got COVID. Never got it.
Yeah,
Never
well,
got
that's
that.
good.
If I get the stomach virus, it's like a little stomach ache or something like that. I
Hmm,
haven't been
hmm.
sick in 2 years
In 2 years, you've not been sick. That's great. That's
since I've
excellent.
been since I've been what you call it. But I was sick before because I had
Hmm,
getting real bad food poisoning and stuff. And
hmm.
I stopped everything what I was eating and I started drinking just water and everything. And everything's been fine after that. I had like endoscopies down my throat to find out what was going on.
Hmm.
It just went away. It's just weird.
Yeah, so it seems like you're not having any physical problems. So
No,
I don't know what this is. I don't know who they are or what they are, to tell you the truth.
I don't know either. I
You
think
know,
it's
this
great.
one,
I was
this
gonna
this
guess.
one's got me stumped a little bit.
I never got electrocuted in bed before, and I'm usually
Hmm.
awake. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
went to bed late last night because I go to bed late because I don't want to deal with that. So it's just weird.
Mm. Daisy Dog saying electricity pushes blood through your body faster, eliminates pathogens in your
Huh.
body.
I
I didn't
also
know that.
noticed on my foot today, there's a big, like
Yeah.
a black and blue mark, like somebody grabbed me by the foot. And I can't explain that either.
When did that happen?
I just noticed it today. A black and blue on the
Some
bottom of my foot.
Like somebody grabbed your foot?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously that was a physical event. Obviously, it is a physical event. What you said.
Let me show you my foot. I
Um,
don't know if you can see it on here, but you
as
probably
long as
can't.
TikTok doesn't.
No. It's just like a mark. It's like a size of a $50, and it looks like a
Mhm.
bruise on the bottom of
Like
the
a,
middle of my foot.
mhm.
It's like how'd that get there? Like somebody grabbed you like this, grabbed me.
Yeah,
I can't explain it. I really can't.
yeah. I concur with you know, I think maybe in some cases the only thing I can recommend is like like if you meditate a little bit, go into inner reflection, and see if that will help you guide into some memory that you remember what happened, but now the point is, can you kind of tune into remembering who possibly they were or where they're from? Obviously, there had to be a physical manifestation involved, especially if someone mentioned the foot. That tells me that there physically was some sort of interaction on a physical level with you on your foot by something other than another human being. That's my theory in terms of my response to that. Um, but I would recommend, you know, I know some people are saying scan you, but I'm thinking I would meditate and see if you can get a visual in meditation
Well, I was just wondering
as,
if anybody else went through this. I never got
mhm,
electrocuted in my
yeah,
own bed before. That's the first
yeah,
time for me, you know.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've not heard of that before happening, but evidently you're not alone because about 3 or 4 people said they had similar things happen. So something's going on, and probably there are other people around the world that don't have TikTok that have had this happen too. They could be having it happen right now, and you and
Right.
I and people watching this don't know that, right?
I'm thinking what happened. I was awake, like I said. I just went to bed, and I
Hmm.
think they tried grabbing me, and I probably seen them, and I was trying getting away from them, and they grabbed me and they zapped me. But I can't remember.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't know what they did.
but
That's what
I
I'm
would go
thinking.
with I would go, Jeff, with what you just said. You were there. I wasn't there, nor was anybody else. If you have a bruise on your foot from them, there had to be some sort of confrontation that you couldn't remember. You saw the light, you didn't see the confrontation you were in with them, whoever they were. So that's very possible. You know,
They're just
but
very, very
yeah,
intelligent.
I would definitely say to meditate on it before you go to sleep. Just see what comes up. I think meditation sometimes is not only good for peaceful things, but also to kind of go to inner reflection, and hopefully that might help.
Right. I just hope they don't come back tonight.
I hope they
Uh,
don't come back at all.
they've been coming back. That's the problem.
Yeah, whoever they are, but we
Right.
don't know who they are. Correct?
I think they're the Greys.
You think they're the Zeta?
Because I seen them that one
Hmm.
time. I seen them. I woke up and I was on that table and I woke up and I scared them. They jumped back. And
Yeah,
that's when I woke up and they ripped my pants. I had a brand new pair of pajamas and they ripped it all the way
yeah,
down. And I got up and I felt like my body was on fire and they kept on talking to me in my head. You need to calm down. We're not here to hurt you. When I'm still awake for like
yeah.
5 minutes.
Well, that's typically what a Zeta does. In all the documentaries I've seen on History Channel and other things over the years, and even people on here that have been abducted, they'll say to me, the Zeta will say to them, "You have nothing to worry about. We're not here to hurt you." That's their common phrase to a human being. We're not
Yep.
here to hurt you. Just relax on the table. Everything's going to be good. We're going to give you ice cream and all this stuff. They completely are trying to control your consciousness in order to do whatever they want to do. And that's what the Zeta do. And historically, in all the documentaries I've seen on the History Channel and so forth, that's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. Um, yeah. So I would do some meditation. What I think you should do is before you go to sleep, say, I am protected. I am a protected Christed being of light. And if they try to come near you, if you use the word Christed being of light, they don't like that. Just those words
Every
are
night before I
strong
go to
enough.
bed, in the name of Jesus, I tell them, protect me from
Yeah.
all demonic beings when I'm sleeping. That's why every night I go to bed, I say that.
Or even just say, protect me from any negative ETs specifically, because these
Okay.
are ETs. So you have to use that phrase now and say,
Jeez, okay.
Jesus, protect me from any negative ETs from coming into my home.
All
That's what
right.
you have to say. Because you say the other thing, they're not that thing. They are lower vibrational ETs, the Zeta. And the only thing that they're afraid of is Christian energy. Christian energy is something they don't want to deal with.
Right.
So I know this for all the times I've dealt with people. The Christian, just the word, I am the Christian being of light. I ask that Jesus Christ protect me from the Zeta. That's who they are. You need to use that terminology specifically.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the other stuff. If it was something else like that, that's out of my realm. But if it's this stuff, which I think it is, that's what you got to do.
Well,
And
I'm glad there's other incidents because like I said, I never got electrocuted when I
yeah,
was.
no, you're not alone. There are definitely other people in here that told me
And the
they
whole
had
time,
this.
I felt my whole body. I through my whole body when that
Yeah,
happened. I
yeah.
was like, "What the heck is going on?" I'm thinking, you know what I mean?
And I know your story, so I do. I think our audience is sympathetic, and our audience does believe you too. So that's so
I
do
don't
that,
make
Jeff.
stuff
Do me
up.
a
That's for
favor.
darn sure.
I
Huh?
want you to do that. If you have to
Okay.
do it every night before you go to sleep, do it to and put a
I'll do it
protection
tonight,
around yourself
definitely.
somehow. Yeah,
All right. I won't
yeah,
keep you. I just want to let everybody know, you know what I mean? There is something
yeah.
out there. Definitely is something out there.
I believe you. And keep in touch with us to let us know what happens as you use the different phrases, like I suggested. They don't like that, and the Zeta don't like anything that represents Christ consciousness. So
Okay.
definitely, I would recommend that 100%.
All right.
All right, my friend Jeff,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna bring it down and stick around, man, because there's a lot of good people here that sympathize with what you're going through. All right,
Thank you.
man, I'm gonna bring it
Yeah.
down, no problem. And I want to, I've interviewed Jeff before. I think certain words, the lower vibrational ETs, they don't like certain words, and we can get into that a little bit because that's really important. That brings up a good point. If you are having a situation where they're trying to abduct you, like the Zeta or the reptilians, the one thing they do not like historically, from all the interviews I've done, they don't like to hear the word Jesus Christ or Christ the being of light. They don't like to hear that because they are afraid of that, you know. And Sunjoy, that's right, rebuke them, the Zeta, rebuke them, you know. As people learn to take control of their situations from abductions, you can stop the abductions yourself just by those words. Just by those words, you know. When they see that you're not going to accept being abducted by the Zeta, and the Zeta says, "Well, this human being's giving us a fight here. We better get out of here." Then, they'll come back if you, even if you're fighting them, if you tell them that you're connected with Christ or Jesus, the Zeta don't like that. All right, they don't. They don't like it at all. You know, they despise it. That's what they are. Hey, Elizabeth, good to see you. I'm glad you're back. So we're glad Jeff came back on, and he if he's having ongoing situations, these are ways to put some sort of protection around you. Sometimes the Zeta don't care, but you know, hey Jack, good to see you. Hey Sherry, it's really important that we have a place like on my show here where people like Jeff and others can express their situation, so hundreds of people here can say, "Oh wow, I had that happen to me. I'm over in Japan, or I'm over in a little town in India somewhere." It's these things happen all over the world. First Circle, we're going to bring you up here. I am now following you, and you will be a guest on the show. I'm happy to have you on. And again, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Hey, First Circle, blessings to you, sister.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. I've been meaning to bring you on, and I'm glad we're on here tonight on a Sunday. Tell us where you are, and I can see you're a beautiful person. You have a beautiful soul, which is great.
Thank you. So, I'm in Washington State, and um, in January, it was like 4:30 in the morning, y'all. Okay, and my powers, I heard, no, no joke. I heard,
Hmm.
okay. Next thing I know, my power was disconnected in my house. It completely just, it was gone. Okay. Next thing I know, I hear like a come through my wall. I ain't even joking, y'all.
Hmm.
And then I start to smell like sulfur.
Hmm.
It was like a strong sulfur smell, guys.
Hmm.
And they had me pinned up against the wall, and I felt something touch like my pinky.
Hmm.
And I couldn't hear them. I couldn't see them. I couldn't. I mean, I've had gifts my entire life. Don't get me wrong.
Hmm.
But when they
Hmm.
left, I had nothing. It's like they took him, and I haven't gotten them back since. I can heal people, but I can't heal myself anymore. I can't. I can channel still, but I can't channel like I used to. And for some reason, like a few days ago, I'm not even joking you. There were several people who came in through the astral to come help me, actually. I had like 15 Zeta ships outside of my front yard. I ain't
Oh
even
my
kidding
God.
you. I,
I believe you.
I have photos. I ain't kidding you. I don't know what they want with me. I know that I'm getting tagged left and right. I know that I'm being astral attacked left and right. I mean, I don't know who has their third eye open right now or not, but if you have it open, then you can clearly see who I am. Okay, and that might have a lot to do with it. But my issue is that they keep tagging me, and I want them to stop tagging me. How can I get them to stop tagging me?
Yeah. So here's the deal. I can tell you things that I understand here that will help you, and I'm going to just go for it just to let you know. So one of the things I know about the Zeta, they can be stopped. I know this for a fact because I've helped people.
I'm taking
I've
notes.
helped people. I've helped people numerous times in the last year that can absolutely be stopped. So if there's a whole bunch of Zeta around you or ships or whatever from the Zeta, they do things like that. I've heard stories where they try to take your gifts away, and they try to do things to make you less confident in who you are. They can do this to anybody they wish to. Well, they can only do it if people are not aware of them. Let me just say, I've never ever had a Zeta experience in my life for a lot of reasons. One of which is I'm empowered, and I know that you feel you have that love and that empowerment of who you are. But whatever the Zeta did to you, they interfered with your spiritual beingness. That's what they did.
Yeah.
The thing is, as I listen very carefully to everybody's experiences, and I really do, I give it some thought and meditation for a moment to see what should I respond. How can I respond on here? I think if you say that I will no longer allow you to interfere in my home, I am, as I said to the last person, Jeff, who's been on before, that I am empowered in Christ consciousness, and you can no longer come into my atmosphere or within my home. That is a very powerful statement. It's another, and this is not, I'm not using this word as a religious word, but I'm using Jesus as a cosmic word. There's a difference between saying in the power of Jesus in a 3D world and knowing Jesus as a cosmic being of light. And I'm expressing Jesus as a cosmic being of light, and that's exactly who he is. And as I look at you, I don't care what anybody thinks out there about what I do. I can tell you that with Christ consciousness, that will stop it. In the UFO community, there are people that don't understand what I do. So therefore, I get it.
Yeah, it's hard for people to understand. You know, like you, I'm also a commander for the Galactic Federation of Light as well. So I completely understand all of this. But, you know, I always thought with my frequency being so dang high, and I mean, it's high. I have a high frequency. I always thought, you know, hey, they can't bug me. They're low vibrational. They're second, third, you know, no, they're still doing it.
Yeah. So here's what I'd like you to do. And I don't care who sees what I'm going to do or anything here. All I'm going to say is that you have the power. Everyone here, once you realize you have the power to stop the negative ETs, you do have the power. There are people out there that want you to think you don't, or let them do whatever they want. You out there have the power, So if I even do anything like put a bubble of protection around you, and that would be the simplest thing to do, I would do that in 2 seconds. And if you would allow me to do it, that's the only thing I need to do. I don't need to do anything else.
Absolutely. Please. I mean, I have a cosmic shield all the way up to other dimensions, and it's not stopping him. It's
Yeah.
like they're slipping. I mean, look. Let me show you my wall. I mean, I'm not even. I'm
Okay.
getting attacked. Look. Okay, look
Yeah.
at my dresser. Look at this. I have it taped shut. Okay, look. They're coming
Oh
through
my
the
God.
wall. Look at
Oh,
this. They're coming through my wall. I have to
they're coming.
tape.
They're coming through your wall.
Yeah, electronic mice. I'm like being astrally attacked by the Greys. They will not
Hmm.
leave me alone. I don't know what to do. I'm losing my mind, is what I'm
Yeah.
doing. I
Well,
will
when
be on live and people
I
hear
hope
like,
that I'm hoping. Yeah. So I'm just trying to analyze this. I'm not making any judgments, which is something I don't do, but I am looking at this, and I'll be honest. I don't know that this is going to help. I hope it would help. Um,
anything's gonna help at this point, you know?
Okay. So if you would close your eyes for a minute, not for a minute, just for 2 minutes, all I'm going to simply do is do this. And as I do this, I want you to just relax, take a deep breath in, and breathe out of your breathe out of your nostril, breathe in, breathe out of your nostril. Um, okay. And what I'm going to do is something very simple. I hope it works. And as I do this, in a minute, you should feel some energy. And when you start feeling like a heat energy, let me know.
Something has me like blocked off from having protections. I
Yeah.
think
Well, right
something.
now, okay, I need you to close your eyes, or else this is not going to work. I want you to stop thinking for a minute. And this person here, we're going to take her out. There's a person coming in here that's being negative. She's blocked and out. So as I do this, just relax. Just relax. Don't even think about it. Tell me when you feel some like a heat energy. It's going to be a warmth. Don't think about it. Just relax. Keep your eyes closed.
You hear
Let
them? They're
go of it.
attacking right now.
I hear it. Just let go. I'm going to shoot energy into around your physical area. Just think about what I'm doing. Don't think about them. Focus on me. When you start feeling a little bit of heat energy around you, please let me know. And I just want, for purposes only, I'm not suggesting this is going to work or not work, but we're going to try to help her.
Okay, I think I feel some warmth. I'm not sure, but I think so. Like around my back.
Yeah, yeah, I'm working around your. Don't think about it, just feel it. I tell people always turn off your brain and just feel what I'm doing. I hear everything. I hear it. Just focus on me. I'm going to amp it up a little bit higher. I'm going to amp it up the energies a little bit more. Thank you. I'm amping up the energies a little bit more. What I want to do is to get you just to relax so I can put a shield around you. Right now, I'm proceeding to try to put a shield around you. I want you to let me know when you feel it. I'm amping up the heat energy even more, the beam of light even more. All I want to do is put a shield around you. That I hope would stop them. Take a deep breath. Breathe in, not through your nose, through your mouth. Breathe in through your mouth and breathe out of your nostrils. And if the Zeta are trying to get there, they're not going to like what I'm doing right now because I'm countering or trying to counter what they're doing. I'm amping up the energy of light more. Tell me when you feel it. I'm trying to break what they've done. Or what they're doing. Relax. Keep your eyes closed. Don't open. Don't think. Keep your eyes closed. That's really important. When you feel the energy, let me know. Let the energy in that I'm trying to help you with. Let the energy in, sister. You can do this.
I accept it. I'm waiting for it.
Okay. When you start to feel a warm sensation, that will be the energy to protect you. No fear, nothing to fear. Okay, now I'm going to try to bring a protection layer over your body. I'm going to do that right now. I'm starting with your head area. As I go down, you should feel something very comfortable. Let yourself feel it. Don't think about it. Feel it. Don't think about it. Feel it. Keep your eyes closed.
I feel something.
That's what I'm doing. I hear what's going on. We're going to try to stop that too.
It's all night.
I hear it. I hear what's going on where you are right now. It could be hey, Kit Kat, you can help also. Kit Kat, definitely. You know what to do. Good, Kit Kat. I'm going to do something as well besides the shield. I'm going to attempt to shoot beams of light into the walls. I'm going to attempt to shoot beams of light into your walls in your home. Yeah, those who want to help certainly join us. It's not exclusive. Anyone who wants to help, please do. Okay, Rogue. I appreciate that. I'm going to send another layer of a shield around you so they can't get near you. And as I do this, you should start feeling it as I go down your shoulders, down through your leg area. Yeah, they don't like the cleansing, but we're going to do it. Thank you, Rogue. That's good. That's really good. Now she's really kind of relaxed now. That's a good thing. How are you feeling at the moment?
Good, thank you.
That's good. I'm shooting beams of energy into your house, all over the house. My goal is to force them away from you. They don't like what I'm doing because it represents Christ consciousness. It represents Christed light. It represents Jesus Christ, who is the strongest being of light in the universe. But I don't care if they don't like it. I'm not afraid of them. Hey, Nature's Whisperer. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Thank you, Freedom. Feed me worms. They will not be able to fight me. And I'll say this very loud and clear. I'm empowered in my own cosmic spirit as she is, but she's not going to be attacked anymore. No more. No more. I'm not afraid. You know, when I say I'm here to bust the matrix, I'm here to bust the matrix.
Me too.
Yep. And you'll be able to do it again without that interference. You'll be able to do your mission work. That's right, Nature's Whispers. You got it, man. Absolutely correct.
So like right now I'm getting an astral attack, like a psychic attack, like
Right now,
right now, yeah.
I've never dealt with the astral thing, but if you're dealing with like an astral thing, that's not something I've dealt with. With the extraterrestrial or vibrational beings, that I've dealt with. So I'm going to shoot energy into your head right now, and I'm going to try to clear that out and force it away from your consciousness. Keep your eyes closed, and we're going to amp up the energy right now in the back end, top of your head. And the beams of light are to clear the negative energy that's trying to attack you. And if other people want to help who are quietly knowing what to do, please join me. Good, Mind Speak. So we have a few people in here that are going to help. I appreciate that. Thank you, Natures. Child, I believe you are. Yes. Crystal, definitely. But shooting in that area, and now our goal is to force the lower vibrational beings away from attacking your consciousness. And also, Nico, you're right. And I want you to say this: I am a Christed cosmic being of light,
I'm a Christed cosmic being of light,
and you are to leave my consciousness. You're
and
to
you are
leave
to
me
leave my
alone.
consciousness and leave me alone right now.
Here you go, right now.
Right now, or else I will show you my light and you will not survive, I promise you.
And that's a great thing. I will show you my light, and you will not survive, I promise you. Say that one more time. That's a great mantra for you.
Okay, say what? I forgot.
You just said, I will show you my light, and you will not forget.
I will show you my light and you will not survive.
You'll not survive. There you go.
Do not mess with me again.
That's right. Now, see, now you're talking. Now you're telling them, I've had enough of this garbage. Leave me alone.
I do not consent. I mean, I say it nonstop. It's like,
Yeah. Well, now you're empowering yourself and saying, I am a Christed being of light. You're no longer to come into my consciousness. You're no longer to come into my house. You need to go back where you came from and get out of here and, just scram. Gone.
I
Don't be
definitely
there.
am a Sophia consciousness being of light. That is for damn sure.
Yeah, you are. You see,
Absolutely.
what they like to do is play with your consciousness. And then if they can control your consciousness, they want you to be what they want you to be. But you see, when you are empowered, nobody on Earth or off planet can break that. There's not one person that can break who you are. The only way they can break who you are if you're have a weak consciousness where you can be susceptible to believe what anybody says out there in the universe or the world or whatever. But you
I'm
have
about
that
as
power.
sovereign as sovereign gets, but I
Yep.
don't know why they don't listen to me.
Well, if you believe in yourself, the first thing you need to do is have belief in yourself that you are this person, that you are, as you said, beginning. I work with the galactic, levels of light. So that's great. Now you empower that in which you are, and you will stop them. And it's not just me or a couple of us here helping you. You're the one ultimately at the end of this whole thing that has the power. We're just helping you. We're just here to help you. But you're the one who has to make the choice. And I think your choice is, I no longer am going to allow this to happen. You're not going to come through your dimension into my wall, into the room. You're going to stop it. Correct?
Absolutely. I say that all the time. It's like
Right.
they just get closer. They
They get
totally
closer. Well, they always try to get closer, the lower vibrational ETs, to people that are light workers like yourself in the UFO community. That's what they do. And you're not alone. They have done that. They try to do that in order to stop you from doing what you're here to do. And if they can do that, then that's because the person is not knowing how to stop them. But you can stop them because they're afraid of anything that deals with Christ consciousness. They don't like it. You have the power, sister, to stop the negative ETs that have been manifesting. Now, right now, we're all listening to your room. Let's just be quiet for a moment. Earlier, we were hearing those things we were talking about. Let's listen if we hear them anymore. Does anybody out there hear any noises anymore? I'm talking to my audience here. Hold on. I'm not hearing the stuff we heard before. I'm not hearing I don't hear what other people are hearing. I got my earpods on, so I usually can hear everything.
There's still something here. I can't. It came through the wall like a minute ago. It came through the wall. Something new came through the wall.
Okay. Because I got my earpods. I usually will hear stuff. So maybe there is something faintly coming in, but I'm not hearing it at the moment.
So when I say I'm getting attacked, I mean I get nonstop.
And I'm listening really, really hard right now, my thing. Yeah. So certain things are not happening now. Other things were still. So I want us to work a little bit more collectively with you here on Encounters. That means everyone who can help. Certainly, it's a collective effort on the show. I'm just the one hosting it. So one of the things I would say right now, let's continue doing just a final bit of energy to help her. You know, it could be. Uh, and let's put all our effort on focusing, and not just us, because it's, we're here to help you, but you are the one who is the one that has to empower that understanding. And I think you do, but now you have to make it active, meaning you just have to. It's like when you go to conflict with somebody. In this case, you're going to conflict with these negative ETs, and then when they find that you're not afraid of them and that you want them out of your environment, out of your
I
sphere of
love
where you are
afraid.
physically,
I would
they will
love
live.
for
But you can do this, because there's going to be a night when you're not on here with all the hundreds of people here that are listening to this, and you're going to be on your own, which is where you're going to have to fight them if they do come back, which you could, because you came with that light when you came here. The only thing is, they tried to prevent you from using that light, but you still have it in you. They want you to
Yeah,
think you don't
they
have any
can't
empowerments
touch.
in you. You have the empowerment right inside of you. You have the energy inside of you. You are that light. You know, they didn't take anything away from you. They want you to think they took it away from you so you don't use it. You see, that's the difference. That's where they lie to you, and this is where they try to make you feel like you're weak and there's nothing you can do. It's not true. You know, it's not true. Christina says it's not the ETs. Okay, Christina. It could be the other thing too. I know a few people said it was. And that thing could be kind of weird. I've never dealt with that before. So
What thing?
she could be dealing with both, but try to use
Well,
your
I saw
empowerment.
Yahweh here. He was a bat and he had yellow eyes. He was pinned to the ground. Um,
Hmm.
he did not survive.
Hmm.
Let's just yeah.
Hmm.
He was pinned.
And again, folks, this is for entertainment purposes only. When we hear stories on here, just take it and know we want to use the words entertainment. That's what the show is for. And, people can make up their minds during the interview what they think, or I'm just listening to what she's going through. We all are. And that's why the show exists, so people can share, and maybe we can help them. Maybe if it's something else, it might not be something that would be totally able to be helped with. But that ends. Child of Light says, "Tell them to stop it in Jesus' name. It worked for me before," she said. If you do that, she's saying, one of my viewers, who I know, she said when she did that, stop in the name of Jesus' name. It worked for her. So maybe try that as well. If anything continues, it might be something, not just ET. If it's something else, that might be a great suggestion, Child of Light. That could be something that would help you.
It's worth a try. In the name
It
of
is worth a
Yahweh,
try.
getting back of me. And it's back. I mean, it's isolated to my dresser and my wall.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that it has to be an astral port.
Yeah, if it's astral and not a negative ET, that's a little bit out of my realm. It really is. But if it's ET included, that part I can deal with. The astral plane, I, yeah, I don't have any way of really,
I think it's
honestly, if it is, yeah. And also the thing is, if there's a portal on your property, then the thing is, you got to figure out how to close the portal, you know?
there's several. I know where they're
Yeah.
at. I've scanned them. I've tried closing them.
Huh. Yeah, you definitely, yeah.
I don't know what
I
I
would
did.
definitely,
I made someone real mad.
yeah, I don't know what you did either, but all I know is that I would try to figure out how to close the portals. I,
Maybe it's my
th-
signature. I don't know.
yeah. So let's put it this way: if anybody knows how to close the portals, I mean, I close my own portal at the end of my show, but I'm in for a different situation. Does
It's
anybody
bad.
know how to close portals like she's talking about? Where do you live? What state?
Washington State.
She's in Washington State. So some people, I think, have that ability. Nature's Whispers, my friend, he says use salt
Yeah,
and also sage. Have you done that?
I've done everything.
Kimberly, my other friend, she says she can move them, the portals. You want to maybe have Kimberly DM you?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. You want to take Kimberly,
I
why
mean,
don't you
anything
DM
will
me?
work at
You
this
know?
point. I mean,
Yeah. Maybe she can help you out.
I mean, this has been going on since January, so
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, the only thing I can say is because the whole thing.
am I good to open my eyes yet?
You can open your eyes now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You can definitely open your eyes.
Thank you.
Yeah. No. No visor. I agree with you there. But again, you choose what you want to do. You choose what you want to do. Ultimately, like I said before, you're going to be the one that's going to have to deal with this, and deal with it in terms of getting rid of it. Kimberly, though, will message you. And
it's a lot of things. I mean, it's not just like the mice or whatever. I mean, it's spiders, it's snakes, it's moths, it's mosquitoes. And when you smash them, you can see the little spirits come out of them. And they're like little hairs and lights. And I mean, it's like, I don't want to scare anyone, but I'm just saying these low vibrational mosquitoes and moths, they ain't just flies. They for entertainment purposes only. I'm seeing things that don't exactly match up to our science books per se, if you know what I'm saying.
Let me just check something here. Let me just do this here. I gotta just check something. That's weird.
Definitely not the D word. The D word would not be able to stand in this house. Too much crack in this home.
I'm just gonna say, Papa Smurf, don't worry about it. The photo is still up on Ashtar Command Spaceship News, and it's still here, so you're good. I was just trying to tell somebody who had a spaceship sighting captured on his camera the other night. So it's still up. So this is what I'm suggesting. Kimberly wants to get in touch with you, direct messaging. I would suggest you two kind of hook up offline and see what happens and see if she can help you a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely, I will.
All right. Hey, Full Circle, I'm actually glad I brought you up here to tell your story for entertainment purposes only. And again, these are each individual person's stories. I'm not here to be pro or con, but if I have knowledge about something, if it's astral, I kind of stay away from it.
And just weird times, weird things are happening. I mean, I've got all my protections up, but it's like they're deactivating my shields and my meshes. And
well, hopefully Kimberly can help you out a little bit. We'll go from there. But hopefully I helped you a little bit. I don't know if I did or not, but I at least wanted to give you some sort of help and at least get things, understanding your story. So I thank you so much for being here. And what's your first name?
Soraya.
Soraya, nice to meet you, Soraya. I think everyone's happy to have met you.
Actually.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I hope this all works out, and I hope you get rid of them. And I certainly hope you get to be empowered again to do the light work in the UFO community that you want to do, because everybody's important,
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for having me up. Next time you see him, or tell him I say hello. I know him very well.
See? This is why my show is what it is, because we talk about this stuff. We're not your traditional UFO show because we're doing things differently. There are some in the UFO community that don't like what we're doing, but it doesn't matter what they care or do.
If you look at my page, you will see ships all over my. It's no joke.
Really? I'll check out your.
They're
Yeah,
everywhere. Mm-hmm.
interesting. Okay.
Everywhere. Yeah, absolutely. Go. Yeah, everywhere.
All right, there, full circle. Soraya, I
Thank
appreciate
you
you
so
very
much.
much. I'm
Thank you
following
all
you.
for helping too. I appreciate you guys so much. So much.
We
Thank
do
you so
too.
much.
You too. And let's bring her down. I'm going to try to get as many people that want to come up here. I don't want to do 45 minutes for one person. So I've got like an hour left on the show. So please, let's be conscious of that. I would love to speak to you about what just happened. I have a video that I'm not sure if it's a star. Elizabetha, it's on my page. Can you tell me? I can certainly do that. Um, and I am looking at everyone's things here. Let me see. You're watching Encounters. Let's take a look here. I'm going to see if I can see that. Elizabeth, I'm going to try to check out your thing here. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to go on your page right now. And let me see, where is the video? Um, I'm on your page. Where should I be looking? There's a video somewhere. I don't see. Is it a UFO video? I have your page up. No problem, Cliff. I got it on your profile. I got the video. I mean, your picture on my Astro Command page. Yeah, it's good. You're watching Encounters, and it's good everybody on here. And like I said, so okay, Marco will be on for just a few minutes, and then we're going to bring some more people on here, and I'll get into some more things here on the show. This is Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. Bring Marco on for just a few minutes to share what just happened, whatever that is. Yeah. And I don't know where Marco is. No one. Welcome to the show. Encounters, everybody. Scrappy. And we're just going to briefly talk to Marco, who was on the show last night. I want to find out what specifically he just said happened. Marco, good evening.
Good evening, Alien. How are you?
Good. And what is it that just happened that you wanted to share?
Yeah. Thank you for having me on your live. I appreciate it. I love your channel, and I'm always following you here. And every time that I get to be on your channel, I like to chime in. Yeah, I'd like to talk about Full Circle and what she was going through just now. I know that she was going through some meditation and through some energy work. I did hear and notice something about astral projection and whatnot, and that caught my attention. Um, I did want to mention about astral projection that even though we have experiences, whether they're certain entities or alien-like or any other sort of paranormal activities. Based on my experience, I have noticed and I have experienced that out of body experiences are really truly the way to communicate and be able to expel and push away entities that may
Oh,
be
Well,
Um,
right now, Marco, she says frequencies are attacking me right now
okay.
as we're talking.
Yeah, frequencies. It's really interesting. I mean, when you talk about frequencies, it comes down to energies, and those energies come down to, of course, entities, sentient beings. They're not just anything that have no cause and effect. They're actually real. They're entities that have a trajectory. They have a cause
Oh
and
my
effect.
God. She said
Uh,
here they get so bad my nose bleeds.
yeah, I truly believe that. I think that when it comes to something like that, you can do meditations and you can do a lot of things, and truly, I really do believe that at the end of the day, it comes down to basically coming out of body, and the reason why they're they're interacting with the individual. It could be with her, it could be with anybody else that is going through the same experience. Is that at the end of the day, um, they want to take away from your energy. They want to experience what us human beings are experiencing at this moment in the physical form. When we talk
Mm-hmm.
about energies and entities, is that they don't have a body. So what they
Mm-hmm.
want to do is that they want to feel our physical body. They want to have our emotions. They want to feel our physical sensations, and the only way that they can do that is through us. They want to feel those sensations through us, since we are human beings. And the beauty about us human beings is that we are mediums. And you know um when we talk about mediums, a lot of people think about, oh, mediums that can foretell the future, or they can see the future, or they can see the past. But in reality, mediums are human beings. And when you
Mm-hmm.
look at Jesus Christ is that true medium that showed us the way through mediumship as human beings, that we are beings in the physical form that are interacting with the physical and the spiritual. And
Mm-hmm.
because we are in the physical, we have entities that cannot be in the physical, that want to interact with the matter, and they want to have these feelings, they want to have these emotions, they want to feel what the physical is, and therefore they come to us, they get attracted to us, depending on what we do, our habits, our thoughts. They want to feel those things in the physical form, and the only way that they can do that is by interacting with us. So we can consider ourselves human beings as mediums. And that is a very powerful thing, because what that means is that we are powerful human beings that are able to filter between the spiritual and the physical. And when we have these entities that are trying to use our energy for them to feel certain physical sensations, it means that they want to use us. And we have the power to tell them, no, you do not belong here. You have no righteousness and you have no power over me, and therefore you must leave. And this ties in with the astral projection and astral out of body experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
when individuals have these sort of entities, these sort of attacks, spiritual attacks, prayer is very good, meditation is very good, exercise, eating well, having positive thoughts is very good. But at the end of the day, when we go down to sleep, because human beings need to sleep,
Mm.
spirits do not sleep. Human beings need to sleep. Why? Because we are physical. Our brain needs to rest. Our
Yeah.
body needs to rest.
Yeah,
But
she's saying that she just said now, and then we'll continue on and bring some other people on here too. But she said, I'm picked to be picked on. Hmm. I'm picked to be picked on.
she, she's picked to be picked on because human beings are picked to be picked on. And look, this is, I'm just talking out of my experience as a human being, as a spirit in the physical body.
Mm-hmm.
And we are always being picked on. I mean, I am
Yeah.
being picked on every
Yeah.
night that I go to bed and I sleep and
Right.
I dream and I have physical experiences and out of body
So
experiences.
what I want to do now is is kind of not defocus. I want to kind of defocus on that because we already know what she needs to do, and I want to bring also Elizabeth on, who has two videos she posted, and that I want to show and get her on to talk about what she actually has seen, and I have it right here in front of me. I'm on her page, so I'd
Great.
like to kind of move on to that. I appreciate you trying
Perfect.
to help a little bit with an explanation. Ultimately, like I said, I think it's up to her to empower herself and all that.
Yes.
So, all right,
Yes.
Marco,
Yes. Well,
I
thank
appreciate
you,
you, man.
Leon. I
All right,
appreciate it. And at the end of the day, I like to say that human beings have the power, regardless of what the entity and the energy is. We have the last word. Our body is our temple, and we have power over our home, our house, which is our body. And there
all
is
right,
no entity that can come over us.
all
So
right,
thank you.
Marco. All right, brother. We're gonna let you down and bring Elizabeth on here. Let me just do this here, and let's see, Elizabeth. Let's see where she is. She's here somewhere. Here she is. Hey, Elizabeth. Hopefully you can come up. I got your videos. I did find your video footage. Let me go backwards here. Good evening.
Can you see me? Hello?
Not yet. I'm gonna press the button to turn on your camera. I just pressed the
Oh,
button,
okay,
press
turn on.
save,
There we go.
and then
Can you
you'll be
see me
on.
now?
Almost, not yet. Almost. Press and save.
Oh, press and save. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you. Hi.
Ah, there she is. Here's a beautiful person there. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi, everyone.
And
Um,
you have. Go ahead, talk. I'm gonna go into my little
yeah, I'm
screen
sorry
here in a
about
minute.
that. I was trying to post them really quick because I had to look for them because I
Hmm.
wanted to get on the show. And I'm sorry, I had a car accident in April
Oh,
13th, then another one on Tuesday.
oh my gosh.
And I've been trying to recover from that. And yeah, I just can't get a break. I work at a school and we just finished school and I'm in school for teaching and I've just had a rough last 2 months and I just
Oh
got
my
another
gosh.
car accident in Tuesday. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah,
I
what's
never
going
get a
on here?
break.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. You
Yeah,
know.
I'm good. Thank you, Jesus. I mean, I'm just grateful to be alive. That's all. And that physical therapy,
Yeah.
rest and move forward, right? I'm an optimistic person. I try not to be negative and I just say, what do I need to do? Let's do this and let's just move forward.
Hey, good, good. Speaking of moving forward, I want to say hello to my dear friend Mahant Suk, who does some great lives on meditation, and he uses gong therapy. So I want to say let everyone get to know Mahant Suk. He's a brother of light, and I met him many years ago when I first started here. So I just want to say good evening, good morning, Mahant Suk. And
Hello.
yeah, but anyway,
So
but here,
the videos, Commander, that I posted just now for you. So sorry about all that. I was trying to post it real quick so you
you're
could take a
good,
look.
you're good.
They were 5 in the morning and it caught my eye because the way it sparkled and the way it was moving and dancing. I never seen a star like that. I don't know what it was. So I did two videos and I zoomed also in because with the cell phones,
Yeah,
they're not the greatest thing to capture some of the things you want to as close as possible.
yeah,
So I tried my best, and you could hear the birds chirping because it was 5 in the morning, which was a very lovely sound, by the way.
yeah.
But I don't know what I did because I think some music came up. I don't know if it I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping, but I did it so fast. So if there's a song there, I didn't put that on there. I don't know what I did. I
Well, I
just
have
wanted
the
to post
video.
the videos.
I have the videos right here. As you are on live, we're going to show people the footage. Let me turn the light out here.
Yeah, I
Uh,
just want an explanation and maybe from others and you. What was I seeing? I mean, what is
this is the
this? And
video,
yeah, that's
right?
it. There's two of them.
And now, when did you take the video?
It was 5 in the morning at Rockford, Illinois.
And that was yesterday,
No, actually, that was a couple weeks ago.
a couple weeks ago. Okay,
But that was yeah, before was it after my accident? I can't remember because I got a concussion.
yeah.
And now I
I
get
see what.
now now last Tuesday aggravated the concussion that I had in April. So I can't remember. It was just a couple weeks ago. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, interesting. So as we're all looking at it, I'm going to let the audience look at this
Yes, I just want to
and
see
tell
what
me,
is it, and
what do you
the other one
folks think it
too.
is? Yeah, we'll go to the
And
other video
it
also.
was like dancing. You know, it was just like
Hmm.
sparkling and dancing. Like it was just. I don't know. I just never seen a
Yeah,
star like that.
interesting. This is one of the videos. She has another video here. Let me show
Another
you the
one,
other
yeah.
video. I'm going to go to the other
I
video.
figured if I videotape twice,
This one looks like it's closer. You got it in closer on this video.
yeah, I think so. It was hard to zoom
Yeah,
it in without
yeah.
distorting the video or the
And this is a few
the
weeks ago,
image.
folks. Rockford, Illinois, correct?
Rockford, Illinois, 5 a.m.
Hmm. Now that those two lights are just a reflection on the top. It's the one right
Right,
here that I'm trying to
the
show.
two, yeah. Because I saw stars and I saw, okay, that's a star, but
Yeah,
that was the one that
yeah,
I didn't know what it was.
yeah. It's definitely something different. And it was
Yeah, it's
moving too, right?
different. And I figured if it's somebody, maybe if your audience, someone, I mean, we could just all kind of zoom in it, maybe blow it up, look at it. I just had no explanation. I was
Yeah,
very awed by it. It
yeah,
brought my attention. I
yeah.
was talking
Tara's
to it.
saying
I
it's
was like,
really.
"What are you?"
One of my friends on the show, Tara, says it's really low in the sky. So it's interesting to get everybody's input here.
Yeah, the comments. Yeah, because I need to. I'm glad you're sharing this because I'm still in
Yeah,
awe. And when I show my friends, they don't know what it is. They can't. They don't. They said, well, they never seen stars like that either, so they weren't sure either. So we didn't know if it was a planet, a star, a orb, what was it, but it was beautiful. It was just dancing and glittering.
yeah. That's the thing. That's why we share it. So I love
Mm-hmm.
sharing people on here that have video footage so that we can and analyze the video collectively on the show here.
Right,
And I
right.
love
Or maybe if you
that. I
can zoom
noticed,
it, if you keep it and you can zoom it, and then you can message me later and let me know what you think.
yeah, the problem with this technology is I don't have a way of zooming the film footage. I wish TikTok had a zoom in camera on its own that you can zoom in what you zoom in, then
Mm-hmm.
amplify the zoom in. So in some cases, you might have to get a attachment to the phone, and they make
Mm-hmm.
them that you can zoom in on your recording as you're recording it. But the
Okay.
technology, you think they'd have it integrated into the cell phones, but I've never seen a cell phone integrated with that technology.
And did you notice? I don't know. Out here, Saturday night, the moon, was it the moon? It looked like the moon was. I kept telling my friends that's not the moon. They said yes, that's a pink moon. It was so pink.
Hmm.
It was like I've 47 years of my life. I've never seen that in my entire life. It was pink, and I thought that
Pink.
was the sun doing the
Mm.
sunset. Why? I'm not understanding why the moon was sunsetting. Shouldn't the sun be
Hmm.
sunsetting, going west and going down, and not the moon?
If that's happening, I've not seen it. I'd have to go out and take a look someday.
Oh,
There's someone mentioned the strawberry moon. Mary says the
yeah, the
strawberry
strawberry
moon.
moon. Yeah, but and it was like the sun was setting, like it was in the west, so it was going down. I thought that was the sun going down, but they told me, my friends were like, no, that's the moon.
Yeah, it's a
So,
strawberry moon. Some people just said it was strawberry moon.
oh, strawberry moon. Okay, I never saw that in my entire life, but it was pretty cool. It was
Yeah.
phenomenal. It was just, yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It's different.
Well, different. Well, I appreciate you
Okay,
letting me share your video,
thank
and
you,
out there in the
thank you.
Rockville, Illinois viewership. And I appreciate you very much. And I thank
Well,
you
thank
as
you,
a viewer.
Commander. Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm back.
I'm glad you're back too.
Have a good night. Thank
You
you.
too. I'll bring you
Bye
down.
bye.
There's another person in here that has some stuff here. No problem, full circle. No problem whatsoever. Um, yeah. And the other person that had just recently recorded some UFO activity, let me see where you are. I'm going backwards to see the person. Oh, wait a minute. So I'm going to bring up Fly with Bianca in a minute. I want to find the other person. Let's see. Who's the other person that recorded some stuff here? Somebody did. Oh, Lee. Lee. I'm going to try to bring Lee up here. Lee, let's see if we can bring Lee up here. Lee, if you're out there, come on up. You're watching Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. I just sent Lee an invitation to come on the show. Hopefully we can get him on here. Hey, Alicia, good to see you. Megan, welcome to the show. You're watching Encounters. We get into a lot of the different things on here on the spiritual aspects of ufology, Mr. Spice of Life. Hey, Orlando, good to have you with us. Orlando, Florida. Boston boy, I'm looking at everything here. So again, like in places like that part of Illinois and just all over the world, people are starting to record objects, different types of objects that are moving in our sky. We're not talking about airplanes or jets or helicopters or conventional aircraft. We're talking about things that are probably out of this world. So, Mr. Spice of Life. So, our show, just to give you a welcome, Mr. Spice of Life, is really strictly UFO oriented. So we try to stay away from the paranormal for the most part. But if you got UFO stuff to that you've been investigating, I'd love to hear that from you as well. Hey, Alien Doll, it's been a long time. Good to see you, Alien Doll. Haven't seen you for quite some time. Good to have you back. Always. You've never seen a UFO before. Well, hopefully someday you will. So, Alien Doll, what's happening on the ET level where you are? It's been a long time. We've missed you. Hey, Cliff, good to have you back. I'm seeing who's in here. Shelly, it's our own. Yes, Shelly's right. We do have our own technology. Yeah, with the reverse engineer technology, right, Shelly? But we also have the ones that are extraterrestrial will not look like the reverse engineer technology. 95% of that tends to be triangular. Not always, but 95. Yes, a PhD in apple cider. Thank you, Tara. And tonight, I'm drinking tea, believe it or not. Tommy, thank you for the heart. Hey, Paranormal Ghost Shark. With an MD and T. That's right, Rogue. It's sweet tea. That's right. Let me see who we have here. We're going to bring Sandra up, who's a friend of the show, on a Sunday evening, Monday morning. I wish it was still Sunday or Saturday. Hey, Sandra, how you doing, sister? Oh, I don't hear you. No audio. Sandra, you there? Hello? I think Sandra came up by accident. I think that's what happened. But you are watching Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. Rari, welcome. Jonathan Fleming, thank you for being here. My pets are out of control. She's okay. Yeah. See, Elvira, welcome back. Oh, okay, Nikolai Tesla. Okay, very much. Let's see here. Hey, Shelley, how would you like to come up and share some of your stories? Shell, if you want to come up, go into the guest option on encounters. We'll bring you up here. We're happy to have you interact with us on the show. And we'll be on here till another 30 minutes till 1 a.m. Oh, no, Sandra, I hope you're feeling okay. Well, I'm sorry you hurt your knee. Your knee's more important than the phone. So hopefully you're not, I'm sorry that happened. Oh, wow. Okay. I got you. Okay, very good. Absolutely. You're welcome to come back on and be on the show. I am that I am. I like that. I am that I am. So I've noticed on TikTok, again, great UFO footage. And if I go on TikTok, where there's just great footage here on TikTok. Give me 1 second. And we will put in June 2025. We're going to do on the show here and see what pops up here. This is from California. It says June 8th. I don't know what that is, but that looks pretty weird. I don't know who recorded it. It was over Fulton, California. DJ something or other. Let's see here. June 8th. Let me take a look at this, folks. Tell me what you think. And I think there's some of the best UFO footage here on TikTok, barring the AI stuff and CGI. There's some really good UFO stuff here. Again, this is from person in Fulton, California. Check this out.
Look at that.
Let me bring the volume up.
It's doing all kinds of weird stuff.
It's going like this way.
What is that?
It's an airplane? It's not going in a straight
An
line.
airplane that is vertical.
I don't know.
Maybe an airplane would be going faster.
Yeah, it's barely moving. It's
Too
like,
high for a drone, isn't it?
huh?
It's too high for a drone. It's not an airplane.
I'm zoomed in all the way.
It's not going straight.
It's like standing up, whatever it is.
The thing is vertical.
It's barely moving.
Is it a satellite?
They're in Fulton, California. This is, I think, recorded about a day ago. No, actually, it was recorded on June 8th.
Why would it sound
Wouldn't that
What
be
is today's
falling,
date?
though? It's not in orbit.
It is.
Yeah, now it's over here. It's going sideways.
I lost its zoom for some reason. It just. Where'd it go? Oh.
Pretty weird looking object.
Dude, it's doing all kinds of weird stuff. Look at that. It's doing
Yeah,
all kinds of weird stuff.
it's in Fulton, yeah.
Look, come see. Look. Look how it's doing all kinds of weird stuff. I don't know. Look.
Is that like a drone or something?
Watch. It's like
I love the response of the little kids.
things.
The little kids are really great.
Hold on, look.
That's like a rocket ship, Daddy.
It's not. It's barely moving.
Then what is that, a fairy?
Where did it go?
I still have the zoom on it.
I don't see it at all.
All right, so that's
It's gone.
you gotta love it.
I'm about to lose it, and it's going.
For real.
And that was from Fulton, California. Now we're looking at footage from different places here. Here's a UAP UFO from Honduras, South America, June 7th, 2025. A UAP spotted hovering over San Pedro Sula, Honduras last night. Says, "This is our first sighting out of Honduras. Let us know if you see anything." So this is from Honduras. Let's take a look at this sighting. A little bit of UFO sighting news here. Let me show you this one here. This is again, whoops. Take a look at this. Hey, Hope. Good to see you, sister. Hey, good to see you, little butterfly. Pretty cool, isn't it? This is from Honduras. Okay. So that's a Honduras sighting, June 7th. And let's see here. This is pretty weird. This is a recording, lights in the sky over Fang Chengang in China. Check this out. This is from China. You check this out here. Wait a minute. This is pretty weird. China historically has had tons of UFO sightings in different provinces of China. Pretty crazy. This kind of sighting I've seen happening in other countries too. That's what we're trying to figure out. And for lack of a better term, we are looking at a recording from China of UFOs, of whatever that is. Let me bring the light up. Let me turn the light off here for just a minute. It's pretty crazy. And this is the thing we have to understand, folks. When it comes to UFOs, what is a UFO? An unidentified flying object. What are they supposed to look like? Whatever they want to look like. You know, we have a perception in the subject that they have to look a certain way. Unidentified flying objects don't have to look any way but what they want to look like. So we think of things of being the classic saucer shape, or maybe just one big orb or something. Look at these things. They're going back and forth over this province like it's nothing. It's crazy. And that's one of the That's coming from China, from one of the provinces. And let's see here. And a lot of stuff is going on, folks. June 5th in, I think it was, where was this located? Trying to see if they have a country or something. This is recorded somewhere, but it doesn't say the country. I think it was definitely a South American country. Here, check this out. This is from South America without knowing what country it's in. You can see the billboard sign is in Spanish. All right. Now this is June 4th. I'm not sure where this was actually recording. Here's one from June 4th.
I don't have an answer to that.
Okay. The app talked. I didn't even ask it to say anything. Here we go. Check this one out. This is somewhere, and this is from 4 days ago. Looks like 2 or 3 objects are moving. That's a person named KRNJ7979. KRNJ7979. You can go to their page, and that's where that comes from. I'm telling you, the people on TikTok that are recording stuff are amazing. And we're not done with UFO sighting night here. We're going to show you some more video. Give me a minute. Let's see here. Whoops. Just trying to see if we have anything else I can show you here. All right. That's some of the UFO activity that's going on here. All right, we're back with you. It's at 12:44 a.m. in the morning, and it's good to have you. Thank you, Linda. Not a website. It was one of the TikTok people that are recording UFO activity that I was showing here. If you look under June 2025, you'll see a bunch of videos on there for June of people on TikTok that are recording stuff. Jared, thank you for the heart me. We appreciate it. Thank you, Kimberly. I'll be showing some more video tomorrow night. I have this one site for some reason I'm not able to get to, and I'm going to try to get back on there so I can show you some stuff. Thank you for the roses. Thank you so much, Sophie, Kit Kat. Thank you. Thank you, sister. Thank you, everybody. So what I'd like to do is one last UFO story from my viewers here. Hey, Jay Niner. Thank you, Jeremy. So we're at 69.2. If we get everybody to tap, we can get to 100,000. We've had on tonight for the last hour and 40 minutes. 2,300 of you have come in here at some point tonight. 2,300 people at 1 hour and 41 minutes. That's amazing. But what would be more amazing, please follow me to my YouTube channel. There's a link to my YouTube channel so you can watch all our shows on YouTube that are recorded. So let's do it. We need to, in 15 minutes, do 100,000. 15 minutes, folks. So as you're looking at the screen, on the top right corner is a little icon. It looks like the planet Earth. Press that my bio icon, and you can help become a follower, as well as not just follow, but go to my YouTube link. My Pet's Out of Control is an interesting video. Okay, let me see where she is. My Pet's Out of Control, are you here? Where's my friend Pet's Out of Control? Let me see. I can go to the video. We're at 75.4. Let's do it. Hey, Kelly, good to see you, sister. Always good to see Kelly. Matt as well, Matt JM. Luke, hey, Luke. Where is my pet? Is she still in the queue? Oh, brother, that's right, Kelly. I'm sorry I said that. Why did I try to mix you up on the other end of it? No problem, brother. It's getting late. Let's see. Ah, there she is. My pet's out of control. I just invited you to come up. Yeah, I'm going to go up on your channel. You want to come up and we'll talk about it. My pet's out of control. We're going to go there right now. We're almost there. We're at 80,000. We're going to my pet's out of control. A good thing I got my other thing going here. Hello, good evening.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
We're doing well, as always on a Sunday night, wishing it was a Saturday night.
It's a Monday morning, yeah.
Yeah, my pet's out of control. I'm going to go to...
Excuse me. I can't, I've just woken up, so I'm still in my...
No, I got you. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
So I
couldn't
see a
actually
video.
come up.
You have a really...
I just did this last night.
Was it during the day or night? I'm seeing a daytime
It was
video.
during the day. Yes, it was during the day. It was yesterday afternoon. That I just went out to record the clouds, and then I looked that way and I saw it.
Okay, we're going to show your video. We're going to have you describe it. I'm going to start it from scratch. Here's the video, and tell everybody where you are located.
Yeah, I'm located in South Africa. South
Africa. My friend is in South Africa, of course. And here's the South African video. Whoops, wait a minute. I got to get my, I got to take the screen off of here. Wait a minute.
I have a lot of sky cloud videos that I haven't uploaded. That I'm going to upload it coming in the future. Just don't have the time. But I'm going to do it.
Of course. Let's
do this here. I've got stuff where you can see the clouds in square shapes and like a spaceship size kind of things. Yeah.
Here's the video. Where in South Africa was this recorded?
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg, South Africa. This is a new video from Johannesburg, South Africa. And you can see it kind of pulsating and disappearing in the sky a little bit.
Cloaking, yeah, it's cloaking.
It's cloaking. It's funny how they decide to cloak and decloak a little bit. Like they know you're watching them.
That's what I feel. And then
Yeah.
can you see it's on the side of the tree there?
Yeah. There's a craft right there.
And you can see the spot going, and then it cloaks again. Far in the distance.
Yeah.
But it moves quite fast.
Oh, yeah, it does. Not only that, I'm just trying to take a look here. Now, there's another thing here. Let's see. Just trying to see.
Before that, I was taking videos of clouds before I spotted on the other side.
Oh, the
now
clouds?
That's going
Yeah.
to the east. Yeah, that it goes to the south.
Mm-hmm.
The planes, those ships go to the south of where I am.
They go through the south. Okay.
Yeah.
Turn the light back on. Here we are. Wow, that's great. I'm looking so much forward, Life That's Out of Control, to see more as you record things. That's great to hear, not only hear about it, but to have friends of mine all over the world share their recordings of what they're getting in South Africa or wherever they are. That's really important.
Yes, that other video of the pulsing star. I also got videos of the pulsing star up as well. I pinned it on my profile. You can also have a look at that if you want.
Oh, very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah, it's actually pinned on there now if you want to look at it. But you can see it's a tiny star, but it's pulsing. And I see that every morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then we call a lot of the what you call pulsing, it's like 6, maybe 7 spaceships in the outer atmosphere that pulsate a certain kind of light. Yeah, you'll know it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, I have to get one of.
I was going to say we're at 88.6 thousand people. We're at less than 10 minutes away from 1 a.m. on the East Coast here. Let's get everybody tapping and get us up to 100,000 before midnight, before 1 a.m.
I think I need to get one of those astros, the things to check the stars out, which planets are where and what. Then I'll know exactly what's out of place. I've actually got things where you can see a triangle, like stars in a triangle. Then next to that there's like 3 stars. Didn't look normal to me. And I see that every night.
I've seen, at least over my lifetime, at least 6 or 7 pulsating lights that are not stars in different parts of the sky.
Yeah, I really need to get that app with to know which stars are where in the skies, and I'll be able to know. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I had it before, but I wasn't aware of what's going on in the skies, and I took it off, and now I'm gonna try it again to see what's happening. No, because I record the moon every night. I look at the moon. Yeah. Sometimes the moon is in the sky during the day, and you see where the position of the sun is, where the position of the moon is. It's quite fascinating, and you see the northern star in the sky, like, while I'm taking that pulsating star, then the northern stars in the sky in the east, and then you see the sun coming up after that northern star. And as soon as the sun comes up, you won't see that northern star anymore.
That's right. The sun can block out a lot of things, including the planet Narubu. The brightness of the sun is so bright, it blocks out what's behind it. Yeah,
actually, the sun here is very, very bright. It's like, someone says there's a twin binary system in the solar system. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there is. Actually, there's a twin binary system. We haven't seen it yet, but there is actually a twin. Yeah.
But I think it's already, it is there, but it's you can't see it because both the suns are together, so it's like a brighter sun. You understand?
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm recording.
Yeah, and
the sun is very orangish pink.
You would know better than anybody else because you're right there doing it. That you're the one creating the video, so therefore I think it's great that you're able to document everything.
Yeah, well, I've been actually recording the skies. I've been recording the skies for a long time. I didn't know why, but I used to love recording the skies. And if I go back to my old pictures, then I can notice stuff from then. Maybe before 2018, 2019, I can see stuff from then that people talk about now that actually happened then. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been happening for a long time. but I
Yeah,
wasn't
thinking
aware
it.
of it.
But now you are, which is this is the way
Yeah.
it works out. This is where you become aware of something that you weren't aware of when it starts happening to you. Then
Yes.
man, then you get really aware, right? You get really into the awareness of
Yes.
who you are and what's going
I've
on.
actually seen the faces of Santa Claus in near the sun. I've seen
Yeah.
the face of Mandela in the sky. I've
Mhm.
seen a lot of faces in the sky. I've seen like reptilians faces in the sky. So alien faces in the sky with the clouds. I see a lot of stuff, yeah,
Yeah.
in the sky. It's
Speaking
like
of
they
stuff,
say.
we got up to 100,000 likes here, which is great. We've had 2,500 people watch the show since 1 hour and 50 minutes. So really, I'm so glad you came up again from
It's a pleasure.
Africa.
No,
Yeah.
it's new to all of this, and it's something new to me. And I think because of my spiritual awakening that this has happened.
Mhm.
I mean, I've even seen an eagle in our area, which we don't ever see. I see a lot of signs of butterflies and birds and all that spiritual
Oh,
awakenings.
beautiful.
Yes, yes. It's just that
Well,
people
I'll tell
don't
you.
know how to, you know, when they access these things, they don't know how to read the stuff. And
Right.
ChatGPT
They're
helps
not.
with the
They don't
reading
know
and
how to
stuff.
decode it, right?
Yes. Now,
Yeah.
ChatGPT helps me a lot with that to
Oh, you do.
understand
Okay.
stuff. Yes, yeah.
All
And then
right.
there's other Hindu stuff that I was looking at yesterday. Like if you see that aircraft that was flying, to me it looks like Lord Shiva's lingam. I don't know if you know who's Lord Shiva.
Oh yeah, Lingam.
It's
I
one of
have the
our,
crystal. We have some of the rocks that are considered that from our crystal shop.
yeah. There's a channel on YouTube. This guy like goes to the temples in India and he tells you like what each picture is on those temple walls. It's like
Yeah.
the different deities and whatever, and then he'll tell you that Lord Shiva he travels on the lingam. It's actually like a spaceship.
Yeah.
So that's why I said what I said. I said it could have been Lord Shiva's spaceship. You know.
It could be. It could be a spaceship of the light with Shiva on it, without a question.
Yes. Yes. And yeah, and even the pyramids. Like I used to watch ancient aliens, and they said the pyramids used to actually
Yeah.
fly before. It's through frequency it flies.
Yes.
So it could possibly fly again at some stage in the future. We never know. It depends on the frequency of Earth and frequency of the people on Earth, I think,
Mm-hmm.
with the
Mm-hmm.
positive frequencies.
Everything is possible, right?
Yes, I
All right.
believe that.
Well, I want to say I thank you so much from South Africa for coming on the show.
It's a
We're glad to
pleasure.
have you in here. I'm glad you're new here. And tomorrow night we'll have another great show, and I hope you can be
Yeah,
there for it.
I actually have a lot of books of our Hindu mythology that there's pictures of stuff, and it explains a lot of things of what's coming out now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those books explain a lot of things of what's coming out now in the world. It's
Oh,
actually
interesting.
basically the end of times. It's actually basically the Kali Yoga in our
Mm-hmm.
religion. It's the end
Right.
of times, yeah, and it's going to be the beginning of the golden age. So the Kali Yoga is
Right.
going to end. Kalkin's going to come. It's going to end it, and then all the good souls are going to be left. Beginning of new era, a golden age. That's what we believe. Yeah, that's just our
And
belief.
that's
I don't
good.
know.
And it's all connected.
It
From
is
the
all
space
connected.
and from the space perspective, when the spaceships come in mass with people on the ships, that's when we'll
Yes.
have key to contact. Bashar talks about contact in 2 videos he just recently did with, or Dalenka did with Bashar, talks about
Yes.
contact coming soon. So we know it's coming very soon. We just have to
Yes.
be prepared for it.
There is actually a movie called Kalkin, that's out on Netflix. You can actually watch it. Gives you a lot of insight in what's going to happen, or what happened, or what's going to happen in future.
Or what's going to happen. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I want to thank you so
Kalkin, yeah.
much. Yeah, I want to
It's a
thank you
pleasure.
for, and you're always invited whenever you want to come up. I thank you tonight
Yes.
for coming up on Encounters.
It's a pleasure.
And we will see everybody again tomorrow night. Let me just do this here. Thank you so much.
Take me down, yeah.
And you too. And that was our friend in South Africa. And yeah, so we'll be on tomorrow night. This has been Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. Everyone sleep well. Don't work too hard during the week. If you have to work, you work, but don't work too hard. All right. Take care, everybody, and have a blessed night.